Now joining SportsCenter, the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, and he is now on the cover of Madden 24. It's Josh Allen. Josh, thank you so much for joining us. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Ashley. Thanks for having me on.
Awesome. Okay, I got to know, as a kid who grew up playing this game, loving this game, what is your reaction when you learn that you're on the cover?
Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know if it's still set in yet. It's an awesome feeling. It took a lot of people to get to this point. Obviously, my teammates, my coaching staff, my family and friends. And, as a kid that loved this game, I actually learned to play and learned the rules of the game of football through Madden, playing with my brother and my dad as a young kid. It's hard to put into words what this means to me and my family. But I can't thank EA and Madden enough for, choosing me and allowing me to be on the cover, and as well as Bills Mafia. I know the cover. It's the first time that there's been fans on the cover, and there's no better team to have their fans represented than Bills Mafia.
Yeah, I was going to say the cover's the coolest. It's you jumping up, being held up by Bills Mafia. What is so special about that moment in that photo?
I think those are real fans. So it's not from a game, but those are real fans from a Bills backer bar down in LA. They came in not knowing that they were going to be on the cover of Madden. So like the reactions and the facial expressions are so genuine. And it was so fun to work with those guys and gals down there in LA. And it turned out so good. And I can't thank EA enough for allowing Bills Mafia to be represented. It's something that's long overdue, as one of the best fan bases in sports. And I'm just happy that I got to share this moment with them.
If you were in studio, we were going to have you jump through a table, so it's a good thing you're on FaceTime. I got to ask you, what are your...
I can go grab one.
I know, true. Okay. We'll get the guys to bring it out. What are your earliest memories of playing Madden?
I mean, there's the battles that I have with my brother. Late night before bed, trying to pause the game as somebody was kicking the game-winning field goal. That's usually what it came down to, and trying to mess them up. So there was a few fights. There were some tears shed, and probably some blood spilled over Madden as a kid with my brothers. But again, I'm so pumped about it. I know my brother's extremely pumped about it, and he gets to share this experience with me too. So yeah, it's awesome.
I have 3 brothers, so I am envisioning exactly how that all went down. Okay, so you're playing Madden as a young kid. How did you learn the game? How did that translate to football, and how has that now kind of helped you in your career?
I mean, as a young kid, right? Like when I played Pop Warner, I knew all the rules of the game because I played Madden. I knew what cover 3 was supposed to be. I knew what cover 2 was supposed to be. I knew there were certain concepts that offenses ran that were good against those coverages. So I feel like it did give me a step up as a kid when I was playing Pop Warner and middle school and high school football. But again, like just the ins and outs, the intricacies of the game, the rules especially. And that's I can't thank Madden enough. It's the most realistic thing that you can get other than actually playing the game. And as a kid, it did teach me a lot about it. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
What team or player would you like to play?
I was a 49er fan growing up, so I played with them a lot. Scored a lot of touchdowns with Frank Gore, who I got to be teammates with here in Buffalo, which that's my guy. I love Frank. And then I don't know if I've ever told Coach Dorsey this. I can't tell you what Madden it was, but because I played with the Niners, he was on the 49ers at one point. I'd actually go and sub him in because his speed rating was higher than whoever. I think it might have been Sean Hill or Tim Rattay. Sorry to those guys, but I subbed in Ken Dorsey for those guys and tried to run around a little bit with him.
Oh man, full circle moment. That is pretty cool. Okay, so as a kid, you were gaming. You're an NFL player now. You're still gaming. How many hours a week would you say that you're gaming?
You know what? As I've gotten a little older into the league, the gaming's gone down, golf's gone up in my off season. So I haven't played all that much in the last few years, but if my buddies call me and say, hey, get online, I'm getting online. I think that's the coolest part about it, is getting to share experiences with teammates and with friends, and getting to connect with maybe somebody that you haven't talked to in quite a while, and get to experience, a little bit of fun. So, yeah, that's what I try to do.
What other NFL players do you play with?
Nah, nobody.
Really?
It's just the Bills.
Sam
it's all the
Darnold,
Bills.
no? But
I can't, no.
No, you won't.
I love Sammy. I love, there's a few quarterbacks in the league that I'm pretty good friends with. And yeah. I wouldn't say that there's one guy that I'm not friends with, but it's always the Bills. Got to be.
Always the Bills. Okay. Who are the guys texting you most saying, hey, hop on, let's play together?
On my team, it would be Gabe Davis, he's up there. Kyle Allen, who's now with us. I play with Jordan Phillips every once in a while. Dawson Knox is up there. I mean, we've got a pretty good squad that plays pretty regularly, and we'll usually have a tournament here or there. I've been playing AJ Epinesa in UFC fighting pretty regularly after practice too. He gets the best of me. I've knocked him out a few times, but he's been whipping me pretty good.
Okay, so say someone wins the tournament, what's the prize?
Just pride.
Okay.
That's it. That's all it takes.
Just
that's a lot, to be honest.
I love it so much. Okay, so your rating has climbed each and every year. It's pretty good. Last year, you were a 92. What do you think your rating will be this year in Madden 24?
I'm going to say 95. Yeah, it's a good year, but I'm going to say 95. I think we can improve from there. I think there's a lot of things in my game that I can do to help that number. But 95 is probably, I'd say that's a good starting point.
Hey, man, we'll take it. 95 all day. Patrick Mahomes became the first and only cover star to break the Madden curse, of course, when he won a Super Bowl. Does that kind of take the pressure off you a little bit as you now pursue a championship?
Yeah, I think so. I think, there's a lot of talk about the Madden curse, but once a curse is broken, I don't think it goes back. Yeah. So I guess time will tell, but all I know is I'm super thankful to be on this cover of Madden. I can't thank EA and Madden enough for allowing me to be in this position and in this opportunity. So I'm pretty happy about it.
Yeah, maybe the curse turns into a streak. So now everyone on the cover just goes and wins a Super Bowl.
You know what? I like that thinking, Ashley. I love it.
It's possible. Now, the trailer of the game shows you running over Ravens linebacker Patrick Queen, and he had a little bit about to say on Twitter about it. Did you see that comment?
I didn't see the comment. I know some people have told me about it. I hate that it had to be him. Yeah, I'm sure Patrick's a great dude. I don't know if I've ever had many interactions with him, but I guess it has to be somebody, and I just, I don't make those decisions. Yeah. So next time we play, I hope that he doesn't hold a grudge against me. But if it wasn't him, it was somebody else that's going to feel the same way, and I get it. I'm pretty sure I've thrown a pick on one of the Madden gameplay, whatever's at some point in my career too. So, but now you never know. He could be on next year's cover. We'll see.
I mean, that's not real life. Let's talk about real life football. The upcoming season, of course, it begins week 1, Monday Night Football against Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. What are you looking forward to most about this matchup?
I mean, it's game 1. It's the most important game in our schedule. We're going to be working hard for that moment. And again, it comes at a big time. We understand there's going to be a lot of fans there, and it's Aaron's first game as a Jet. And there's going to be a lot of media attention. But again, as a Buffalo Bill, we're going to continue to focus on what we can control, and that's our attitude and efforts, and try to uphold to our standard that Coach McDermott preaches each and every day, and going to go try out and put our best foot forward, try to go win a football game, and that's all we're trying to do.
For sure. It is such an exciting time to be a Bills fan. The Bills, of course, broke ground at the site of what will be the next home stadium. What is on your wish list for this new building? Anything specific that you're requesting?
Nothing specific. I think it's going to be a very, very cool experience for fans. I think that the wind should be kind of at a minimum. And we're going to London this year and playing at Tottenham, and that stadium is actually kind of what our stadium is based upon. So it'll be cool to go and see it and actually play in it and kind of get a feeling of what it's going to feel like. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, that's on my bucket list. I will be there once it's done. All right, finish this sentence, Josh. In 2023, the Buffalo Bills will
continue to work hard and try to accomplish our goals.
I love it. I can just hear the sound of people jumping through tables and Bills Mafia going crazy. We are so excited. Congratulations to you on everything on this cover, and we will see you very soon.
Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate you having me on.
Thanks.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.